Yes, people, we are back with our needed opinion episode 2. We have literally just finished listening to episode. Well, obviously we recorded episode 1, but I know you probably just finished listening to episode 1, and you are thinking, well, these men have told us everything there is to know about this Drake and K Dog beef, and there's more, bruv. We went to bed last night. I think it was probably about. I almost feel like Drake did it on purpose. It was like an hour after he released the video. He then said, no, 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 I'm going to release a next video. And he released the track, The Heart Part 6, which is his response to Kendrick. We will be looking at some of the lyrics today and seeing if we think the response is good enough for a response in the war clash, if it's good or if it's meaty. Yeah. Obviously, we will try to be completely neutral in this response. So, yeah, the Heart Part 6, let's go.
But wait, so the Hot Part 6, what does that mean though? What does that mean? The Hot Part 6? Where's that coming from?
Hey,
So hot, yes. So Kendrick Lamar has 5 tracks called the Heart Part 1 to 5. So
Okay.
obviously this is Drake being Drake. He's taken any potential Heart Part 6 Kendrick Lamar may have done. So
Beef. See a little chess game there. All right. I see you,
little
Drake. I see you,
move there.
BBL Juicy.
BBL Juicy. Stop that. Yes. So yeah, the Drake, and yes. Right. Let's go straight into it. All right. So, are you lot familiar with the lyrics?
Not too much. I've already seen it once or twice, to be honest. So if you get
All right.
the lyrics on screen, that would help.
Let's get the lyrics on the screen. So we have the lyrics. All right. So, obviously, I'm not going to rap because.
Firstly, see how Drake this bit Kendrick. First of all, because you know Kendrick always starts with a soulful intro, like this is an old school theme to Kendrick's. This is I don't think I've noticed that.
So is that why he came in with the Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
That's what I think. He's biting basically. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. Okay. First, I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork or the cabinet is thin? 1090 Jake would have taken all the walls down. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal Connect stand up, not fall down. The ones that you're getting your stories from, they're all clowns. I'm a war general seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor, and decoration.
Sorry, I'm going to stop you there quickly. Just thinking about that line. The ones that you're getting your stories from, they're all clowns.
They're all clowns.
Contradiction.
But I thought he fed him the information, like from his. Yeah. Just a little.
You get me.
Well, you waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. We plotted for a week, and then we fed you the information. So he fed them the information that the people that he's getting the information from are clowns.
Clowns.
Exactly. Make it make sense.
Okay. Maybe it's for the
listen. We are not Drake haters. We're just reading. We're making sense of what we're reading, and straight away we can see a contradiction here. You know, it doesn't make sense.
A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you're not concerned with the investigation. Instead, you're in Advantage Studio. It's a celebration.
I'm going to stand up and say I don't believe him. I could be wrong, but just going by how he reacted on Friday to Kendrick's track, it was like him being like, and like, show where's the daughter? Like he did say that in his meme on Instagram, but I feel like this is something him and his writers would have come up with, to be honest. Here, let's say that we gave him the information and like, yeah, we knew that he was going to come there. That's just my personal opinion. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
You got to learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. I feel like he's sending shots at you, man. Yeah, I feel like he's sending shots at you, man.
But hey, listen, I'll go back on the. Listen, I can write a few bars, you know. I don't mind. Listen, a quick 16. I still got it somewhere.
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drugs he uses for less inflation, master manipulator, you bit on the speculation, you dumb and reactive nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following day 3 and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild.
See, all of this, because we do know this, right? This is what we do know. Kendrick is living in Brooklyn right now. He's moved to Brooklyn. No one knows why. No one knows how long he's been there. So if that's the case, I'm not sure whether the family's there with him or the family's still back in LA. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so this could be some facts we don't know. It could be some, or like I said, we don't know what Kendrick is doing in Brooklyn. So he's playing on that fact that Kendrick's in Brooklyn, where he's not from. So what's he doing in Brooklyn? Why are you there? Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath the pictures of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some direct shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mum came over today and I was like, mother. Oh, wait a second. That's the one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me. I just made the whole connection. I don't understand. I didn't get that bit.
I think in a track, I'm not sure if it's in a track or.
Yeah, it's on his what album is it? It's on like one of his last albums where he talks about something like that, I think.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he's talking about himself or because you know Kendrick, he speaks. He doesn't always speak about himself. He speaks about someone else's story, but you think it's his.
Yeah, like it speaks in the third person kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but if he's okay, he got molested. He said he got molested. All right, nothing to laugh about.
Nothing to laugh about at all, is it? Really?
Yeah, nothing to laugh about. I don't get why you bring that up. I don't know if he's trying to say that like he's scarred from that, so this is why he's behaving like this.
Well, can I just say as well, also, yeah, like this is a beef, right? So, like, even if Kendrick is having issues with his wife, that's just normal life. People go through that kind of thing every day. You still haven't found anything. That's not dirt on someone. You're just dragging up his personal stuff that doesn't really equate to. I don't know. Do you?
I hear you. However, that's Kendrick's fault because Kendrick is trying to say Drake's not there for his child. Like Drake is not there when the child wakes up and blah blah. He's not around. So Drake said, "Okay, you're coming at me. Where are you though? Where are you and where are your kids?" Do you know what I mean? So I get why Drake brought that up. I get it.
All right. This is your trauma from your own confessions. This is when your father leave your home alone with no protection. So neglected. That's why these paedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. So what you're trying to say that Kendrick got molested by a paedophile, like he a paedophile?
Yeah, it must be. If you're a
It'd have
child,
to be a paedophile, yeah.
Paedophile, isn't it? And what he's trying to say is that basically he's being molested, and then also he's taking shots at Kendrick's dad in it. At the same time, say he left him alone, blah blah blah. Because obviously Kendrick's got a letter to Graham. What's it dad's name?
Dennis.
Dennis. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So he's just having a little shot at Kendrick's dad as well, and he's just saying basically him accusing Drake being a pedophile is a reflection on his own molestation that he went through. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey. Play you probably start reflecting. I've never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this is the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promised I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this shit you just suggested.
That's
Are
a
you
poor
though?
angle. That's poor. That's poor.
Are you though?
Because we've seen
Like-
we've seen and heard certain things. Do you know what I mean? That
And also,
suggest otherwise. But yeah, go on.
famous people don't get arrested by it like this straight away.
That's
Like
why
that's
that's
how they
wild
get
for him
away
to
with
say
this for
that.
so long.
That's-
You're saying?
Trust me, I would have been arrested. That don't make no sense. That don't make any sense. Maybe
A lot of people
that's
get away with
Also,
it.
correct.
Also, that's not denying it. Do you know, like that's not
It's
even
not denying
saying
it, bro. That's why I said it's that's a poor line. You're not even denying it. You're just saying, if I did do it, I would have been arrested. That's poor.
No, because a lot of criminals do a lot of bad things and don't get arrested, bro. Like, like you know. Like,
How long was Cassie being a victim before anything happened with Diddy? That it don't make sense. If I did it, I would be arrested. That's poor. That's poor.
But that's not the lesson clear as. So go on.
So yeah, also, can we need to highlight the fact that he don't even want to diss him no more. Like he's already slowly backing out of this.
No, that's the end. The first, yeah.
No, but he just said it. He just said that.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh, okay.
But that's not the lesson. Clearly, there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed, and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. I'm not sure how to ease a sentiment. This shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you're a piece of shit, so this shit, no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you're going to see on no sex offenders list.
Pause.
Easy does.
Pause. First of all, it's not scrolling. The screen isn't showing. I can't see any of the lyrics. I can just see the first verse. Secondly, you wouldn't see Drake on a sex offenders list because his name's Aubrey. I'll just point that out. They're not going to put Drake on it. They'd put Aubrey Graham or whatever his name is, Aubrey Drake Graham or what. So I'm being a bit petty, but you wouldn't see Drake. You'd see Aubrey.
It's not with that. You get put on it when you get found out. Do you know what I mean? Like,
when you're guilty. When you're
guilty, yeah. Like
it's innocent until found guilty, so you're never going to be on there before a crime. You mentioning A minor, I thought this bit was quite clever. You mentioning A minor, but niggas got a B sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major.
Pause.
Go.
The reason why it's not clever, and this is something musicians will know, there's no such thing as B sharp in music. So A minor, yeah, there is, but there's no such thing as a B sharp.
Is it
no,
F
there's
sharp?
every other sharp except B and E. B and E don't have sharps. So my musicians out there, my instrumentalists, we already know. So it sounds clever. There's no such thing as a B sharp. Kendrick used the right keys on the board.
Ooh,
preach it.
So he was kind of reaching with that B sharp. So that will go over a lot of heads. Drake stands will love that line. Oh, he got it back with the B sharp. There's no such thing, my boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross. Air like that one flight from Malaysia. Is that the one?
Yeah,
is that when Ross was having a thing on the plane?
Yeah. Apparently, Rick Ross's plane had to do a crash landing. So that's what he's playing.
Landing.
Yeah, sorry, emergency landing. Yeah, so that's what he's playing on. Yeah.
I'm your baby mama's screensaver.
That's
this I didn't get.
That's just nonsense.
Yeah. This bit I didn't think. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenager. I don't think he should have said that.
Why would you say that? Sorry, Nate. Go on. I'm getting
no. I don't think he would say, like, considering that we've seen videos of him talking to like teenagers on stage or whatever. And also, why did you mention Millie Bobby Brown?
Bruv, that's what I'm saying. You know, like they consider themselves friends, right? So like I was watching something earlier like where he texts her and she texts him, and there's a message where he says to her, I miss you, and then he says to her, I miss you so much, and her response is, I miss you too, blah blah blah. And then when they asked Millie Bobby like what the relationship, she's like, oh, he helps me out with boys and advice on boys. And
Yeah,
but
but
how are you a 40-year-old, 37-year-old man friends with like however old she was? She's still not even 18, right? Or maybe she's now.
no, she's now.
Like,
But this was when she was like 13, 14.
Yeah,
I
there's
get you're trying to
double
do the whole,
entendre. Bobby
with
Brown.
Whitney and Bobby. I
Yeah.
get it, but I don't know if I would have said Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, because it brings attention to the fact that, hold on, you've been friends with this minor for quite a while.
I'm a fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your arse is in extreme danger. Whoa.
Pause.
No one would have went over everyone's head there. Yeah, your arse is in extreme danger. No, Diddy, I'm just saying. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit, you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker, I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you're still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to be too. Your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you send him commissary when you need some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn to a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I'll see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit you back, it's a lot safer. I promise. So we're still going with this woman beating thing.
Yeah, it's repeating himself. Repeating himself, man.
And then here, this is the bit. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor. But it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got the 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finesse you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one with that W. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripping down on some whole other bullshit. But you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when you were getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
It's poor, sorry. And you're saying it with more energy than he was spitting that. He was saying that like he was exhausted, he was finished, I'm defeated. Like, yeah, wasn't he calling him out? Wasn't it him? Wasn't it Drake? All of a sudden, yeah, I'm done with this. It was a good exercise.
Exactly.
But he sounds like he's lying, even in that. Yeah, when we fed you that story, that sounds like, you know, when he's a child and you try and like your lies are lame. Like, we can see through you.
100%.
Nah. And now he's bowing out because you're gonna write 100 more songs. You was begging him to reply to you when you dropped your two.
Exactly. And like it's a defeatist mentality, right? Oh, I'm done. I'm done with you now. This and that. Oh, you know, you're saying this about me. Yeah, I'm saying that about me. It's like, bruv, like, man up, man. Just you get me. Let's do this. Like you like Marlon said. Like you said, you want to be that guy. Like you want a response. You're trying to bait him out, and he came, and now pause, and what? Like you're gonna back out and say, "Oh, yeah, I'm done now." You get me? I've had my fun.
He almost sounds scared. Even like he says, "Oh yeah, you're gonna drop another 10 songs. I ain't got time for it." But yeah, he sounds scared to me because he knows he's got more stuff to come.
Exactly.
So this is
why J. Cole was smart by bowing out, because they were kissing on stage or hugging on stage. That's all he got for this whole thing. If he carried on, because remember he dissed him. He had a diss track on him. Kendrick's quite cool like that because he could have just, even though you've apologized, you still brought a whole song out about me. So let me return the favor. But he's still big man enough to not do that. He just said, you know what, I'll just tap you. See them two kissing on stage. There you go.
Yeah.
For me, this is the equivalent when you was in the playground in school and you was getting cussed, and then like you was losing the cussing battle. So you did that thing, that well-known thing. You go, your mum. Like, because when we was in school, your mum literally meant you've lost, innit? Like, We weren't really cussing your mum. It was like, I ain't got nothing else to say, but I got to try and save some face, and that's the only way I can do it. And this is Drake's version of your mum.
Bruv, this
it's
is
done
Drake.
now.
This is Drake saying like, I know I am, but what about you?
Yeah.
That kind of school.
Like, I'm rubber, you're glue. What you say to me sticks to you, with that nonsense. Like, it's done, bro.
Bruv, he was
Sorry,
on
I
the
do
defense stand. He
apologize.
was like Amber Rose. Is that not Amber Rose? What was her name? Amber Heard. Man was pure
Yeah,
defense, bro. He didn't like.
I apologize
That's
to all
not.
the Drake fans.
He needs to drop another track because that wasn't a diss track. That was a defense mode track. I need to defend myself against all these allegations this guy's just come against. I'm gonna say the same thing about Whitney. Same thing about him beating her. He ain't got nothing, but I'm beating a dead horse now. Pause. No Diddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. It weren't the greatest back. It weren't the greatest track. And if you ask me, it's a bit meaty.
It's for me. It's very meaty. It's very, very defensive. Very. I'm giving up now. Very. Like he's going on like all of Kendrick's responses are very weak. Hence why he's giving up. Which is bullshit. It's bullshit.
Bruv, the deep thing is, what if Kendrick is actually digging up the actual real information? What if that's what he's doing right now? Like, okay. And then here's your daughter's name. Is not their address, but you know what I mean? Like, just something. Here's her mum. Yep, Drake's her dad.
Because you know, like how Cristiano Ronaldo paid off his first son.
Yeah.
Sign the contracts. They can easily do that. Sign a contract, and you never, ever, ever know who the mom is.
Yeah. Here's 2 million.
Here's 2 million. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
If you say anything, if you go, I don't know what it will say in the contract, but yeah.
I do.
Oh, what does it say? Like what would it say?
Well, I had a contract that said, I'll say when we're not recording, actually. But yeah.
Fair enough.
Before we start exposing our own business, guys,
Yeah, I mean,
obviously we will be back if there is going to be any response from Kendrick. But until such time, this is the ONO, our needed opinion. Peace.